Welcome back to crimenet News. It's been a long 2 weeks, and of course, while we were gone, STARBREEZE started their Boys in Blue marketing, so we have a lot of information to go over with you today. And we obviously genuinely appreciate the support we have received since we started this series, so remember to like and subscribe to stay up with all future broadcasts.
We have information on the upcoming DLC, all of the free content that's going to be coming in the update, a upcoming feature that STARBREEZE might have accidentally teased, and so much more. So mask up, folks.
To start off this exciting week, we'll talk about Dragan Files. Dragan Files is a link into Dragan's personal PC. It seems like his time away from heisting was not met with an untimely demise, thankfully. But with the new resurgent of the PAYDAY gang, instead of heisting, Dragan has been searching. Shade has sent Dragan off to find new prospects and find out what happened to the rest of the PAYDAY gang. Seems like his website will be used just like the FBI files for PAYDAY 2, a way to advance the story outside of the game and between updates.
There's a few funny jokes within it, referencing the ever-loved golden spoon, and medic bag jokes, of course. There's also some story pieces as well. It seems like Gage has an arms dealer within New York City, and this is how he found out who commissioned the custom car for, and that Dallas has been asking Dragan where Houston is, personally.
Speaking about a new heister through the website itself, it was unveiled just who Heister number 7 is. It's finally time to welcome back everyone's favorite Irish woman into the fray. Rochelle M, aka Clover, is our first post-release heister to be added into PAYDAY 3. She can be seen sporting her iconic mask and a new suit, and as a bigger treat, voice actress Aoife Duffin will reprise her role as the Irish burglar.
And as if that's not enough, Clover will be sporting a specifically modded Car 4 rifle, but is this coincidence or an amazing attention to detail on STARBREEZE's part? Back when Clover dropped in PAYDAY 2, she came with the Queen's Wrath rifle, or better known as its IRL counterpart as the L85A1. But in PAYDAY 3, she has specifically modified the Car 4 rifle, as gone over in the Dragan Files. Its real-life counterpart is known as the KS-1. There's a bit of history behind the switch, but in 2023, the British Army Special Operations Brigade and elements of the Royal Marines switched from the L85A1 to the KS-1, and so did our Clover, it would appear.
And the biggest cherry on top, Clover, her preset weapon, and the charm will be free for all heisters out there. Frustrated that you have to figure out which loadout is made for off memory? Worry no more. As our cries have finally been heard, we will finally be able to rename our loadouts. This means no more accidentally taking a loud build when you're trying to stealth, or taking a sniper build when you're trying to level up your shotguns. This also, thankfully, features the support of special characters as well, so go crazy.
Even before the release of PAYDAY 3, the community was pleading for two major things. Get rid of DRM, which STARBREEZE did before the launch, and no only online. Well, finally they have a response to our request, a pseudo offline mechanic, a solo mode, which will go into beta when Boys in Blue drops.
You will need an online connection to boot up the game, but after startup, you'll be able to go offline and skip the matchmaking and play locally, where you can heist to your heart's content. However, to save your progress, you still will need an online connection and to connect to the servers. Keep in mind, if you use this option, STARBREEZE has said your device may take some hits on the performance of the game, as your device will have to process everything as opposed to working in tandem with the servers. Also mentioned for the first time in the Dev Update 6 video was the inauguration of the Twitch Drops program. Starting with Boys in Blue, watch any stream on Twitch playing PAYDAY 3 and receive numerous drops such as a pig mask, 2 mask patterns, a bacon charm, and 2 stickers. With these all being Boys in Blue themed, we can only speculate that each DLC will come with its own set of Twitch drops to support the DLC.
If you're a Steam user, keep an eye out in the Steam store and marketplace. Just like its predecessors, Payday 3 will finally be releasing its own Steam cards, badges, backgrounds, and emotes. They also intend to drop some things in the point store so you can throw your giant stockpile of points at it. Before we get into the DLC hype, let's quickly go over the community highlights. Let's go over what the clip of the week from Payday 2 is coming to us from 9 Tracks.
But the benefit though, cloakers do actually have the highest headshot multiplier.
Yeah.
Out of all units. So they take the most amount of
Oh, that was a real talker! I thought that was you guys with a sound effect again. Shit.
You know, pranking streamers with sound effects is one of my favorite things. Right, Vice?
I know that pain all too well.
Next up, we got the one and only Little Guy G.
Is this the last one? I think it's the last one. Unless we missed any in the vault. What? 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 Excuse me again? That cloaker was on the other side of the fucking map! Are you shitting me? Are you actually shitting me? Chat, tell me you fucking saw that.
Man, I'd be mad too if I was getting my ass kicked via Bluetooth. For Payday 2 Mod of the Week, we have to celebrate Crime Boss's release on Steam, and with that, of course, comes the Payday outfit of Travis Baker by Columbus. New adventures await, buddy.
For Payday 3, we have something simple but just nice. It's the Heavy Null mod by Abnormal Orchid. This has multiple download options to make picking up various items make the Nom sound Heavy makes from Team Fortress 2. I especially loved this when picking up health kits.
From Boys in Blue going forward, DLC pricing will be going down by 30%, meaning DLCs will no longer be having the $17.99 USD price point. If you own the Syntax Aired pack or a copy of either the Silver or Gold edition of Payday 3, you'll be getting access to additional outfits and preset weapons originally meant for microtransactions.
Additionally, STARBREEZE will be adding a Gold Pass, in which if you own the base or Silver editions of the game, you can then upgrade your copy of Payday 3 and reap the rewards that Gold users have access to, as displayed on the Steam page. Albeit we don't know when this feature is releasing, it's speculated to release with Boys in Blue, since Boys in Blue will not be receiving the additional outfits and presets we just mentioned. Besides the price, the DLC comes with 4 outfits, 4 masks, and 4 gloves, just like before and going forward. The outfits seem to be inspired by cops and robbers, where you get to be either a security guard or a prisoner on the run. While the masks, on the other hand, are all about having a clown and its various versions, as well as a killer K9. They did not showcase any of the gloves, but rest assured they are still coming.
There's also 3 free mask molds as well. Although we are still waiting for when we can customize the DLC masks, this is a good option for those of who want to customize the new masks in the meantime. Besides the outfits, the pack features 3 new paid guns for the Payday 3. The real name counterparts are the G3, the MP5, and the Smith & Wesson 500. All of these are signature police weapons around the world, which is very fitting for the DLC, albeit the Smith & Wesson 500 is an upgraded Bronco that's so infamous within the Payday series. Alongside with the DLC for everyone to enjoy is the KAC LAMG, otherwise known as the Blyspruta, the first LMG to grace Payday 3 as a primary. Hopefully, hype for this weapon does not let us down.
As well for free, along with the LMG, Clover, and her respective preset and charm, comes 12 flag stickers for you to enjoy. While it does not feature all the flags around the world, it's a great start, and hopefully they continue down this route and add more flags in the future. Finally, Boys in Blue is here. The Payday gang will be taking a trip to the Bronx, where they must have been reading the papers from the Fakeway Report. The Gateway Report. Dallas and the gang are no strangers to the police, let alone police stations, where they intend to knock over a soon-to-be decommissioned precinct. Inside sits a vault, and inside that giant paperweight, gold. and lots of it.
Like most heists, Boys in Blue can be done in stealth, and from the looks of the photos STARBREEZE has been putting out, very loud. But who is our contractor, you may ask? None other than everyone's favorite drunk, Vlad, as hard as it is to say that. As you can hear Shade say in the recent dev update video, that's enough gold to make Vlad happy.
As for more spoilers of the heist, stay tuned. We do have a breakdown of all of the objectives that we saw in the dev update video. If you don't want to listen to that, check out the chapters below and skip past the spoiler chapter. I'll give you just a few seconds to do that. While this is mainly speculation, we have some objectives, videos, and screenshots to go off of to get a general idea of what the heist is. We already knew the heist was about heading inside and stealing some gold that they have in the lockup of the police station. Going off of the loud objectives, we seem to do just that. We start off by deploying a winch in the police station parking lot. It seems like a tow truck is there that we use. After setting up the winch, we blow up the outside of the police station wall with some explosives, giving us access to the inside lockup. Using the winch, we break open the lockup of some kind and steal the gold. There seems to be some sort of server lockdown we need to hack in order to get the optional objective of getting confidential police files as well. Then, after the vault is opened, we of course secure the gold bags. This next part, I'm unsure if it's an asset or default, but we also seem to steal keys to a police truck, secure the bags there, then leave with said truck. You can see the vehicle briefly in the video for a few frames. And as for stealth, we don't have much sadly, other than there's a donut equipment, and you need to gain access to the captain's office in order to gain access to the evidence room.
While it was confirmed to be worked on with Operation Medic Bag, Almir stated recently after attending a meeting earlier in the week that the UI work is currently in the pipeline. So hopefully we get an update out this summer.
Something not mentioned in Operation Medic Bag, but still seems to be accidentally shown in the dev update video, is a new HUD slot while in-game. This slot seems to be empty in the gameplay we see, which points towards one key feature that Neo mentioned a long time ago, was when armor repair kits were first introduced. This feature is the ability to pick up first aid kits and repair kits and hold them in your inventory, allowing you to use them at a later date. While we can't confirm this is the feature, it's a good guess, and if it isn't that, the feature is unknown, but the fact it's in the video may indicate it's close.
This is the second confirmed source that both DLCs are coming out this summer, but Almir in the dev update said free content such as a heist is slated for summer as well. We don't know a lot, just that it isn't a legacy heist and it's unique to Payday 3. We also know STARBREEZE is working with Ilya, lead level designer of Payday the Heist and Payday 2 for a while, which has made a lot of the biggest, most well-known heists in the series, such as Golden Grin Casino. This bodes well for the free heist being well made and in the style of Payday that we all know and love.
Rounding out the Bad Apple arc, DLC 3, The Land of the Free, and DLC 4, Fear and Greed, are slated to release before September, as previously stated. Almir did also state that they were in a good standing and confident that they'll be good to go by the said deadline. Gustavo posted a sneak peek of a song he's currently working on his Twitter. We can't confirm what heist this song is for, but we have suspicion this song is not for Boys in Blue, as it's so close to release. Let's take a listen. So while it does sort of hint towards Boys in Blue because of the jail noise, it's not really the theme of a police station, but instead kind of seems to hint towards possibly DLC 3, which is Land of the Free, which seems to indicate is about freeing someone, and also with some minor leaks, we know it's a courthouse, or at least there's a judge. There's a judge of some kind. So I think it's pointing towards DLC 3 personally, but I think it sounds amazing.
That really does sound great. I'm actually hyped to get it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Just
Exactly.
blasting in my ear.
I wish it was Boys in Blue because I want to start listening to that full song.
Yeah.
Hopefully it is. It could be. It could be.
Once again, thank you everyone for tuning in today and joining us. We'll be back next week with more after the update comes out on June 27th, so keep those helmets flying, Heisters.